so too will this injustice turn into a divine unveiling. But the story cannot unfold unless you remain present for its telling. For the court of heaven is ready, the scrolls are open, and your name has been found righteous, not because of perfection, but because the Almighty has claimed you as his own. So, let the liar's words unravel. Let the truth rise like fire through fog. And let the one who falsely accused you tremble not at your wrath, but at the justice of the one who has never left your side. The one who accused you, yes, the one who once stood so close, is trembling too, not outwardly, not where eyes can see, but in the hidden places of their spirit they are shaking. For the lie they spoke in secret is no longer safe. What they thought would remain buried is rising to the surface. They believed their words, masked in politeness and whispered in hidden rooms, would harden into fact. They imagined the documents would be signed, the accusations sealed, and that heaven would stay silent. But what they did not know is that the Most High does not write in ink, he writes in fire. Where men keep records in folders and files, God records every injustice on scrolls of eternity. Every false step, every forged word, every silent betrayal spoken in shadows. He has seen it all. Nothing escaped his eye. Now that fire has begun to burn, and the one who once looked you in the eye with a smile, while cursing your name in secret, is beginning to feel its heat. Not because you cried out, but because heaven did. The voice of the Lord trembles not in fear, but in heartbreak. I will not allow my chosen one to carry the weight of another's wickedness. I will not see purity punished for another's poison. The divine order is shifting. Even now, as these words meet your spirit, the very structure of their plan is falling apart. Their scheme was stitched with envy, but the threads are unraveling in the presence of divine justice. Your obedience, your stillness in this moment is not passive, it is a weapon. Is not my word like fire, declares the Lord in Jeremiah 23:29, and like a hammer that breaks a rock in pieces. The falsehoods thrown at you are brittle, and every breath you take in truth is cracking their surface. Yes, heaven is dismantling their plan, not with thunder, but with revelation. Their name, once hidden behind smiles and handshakes, is being lifted into the light. The same chains they fashioned for you will now be seen for what they are: instruments of hatred, not justice. And the mud they flung at your name will only make your light shine more clearly by contrast. This message is not merely a warning, it is a sacred deliverance. When you chose to stay here, to let the truth speak, something shifted in the spirit realm. The fabric of silence that covered this betrayal began to tear. The lie lost its covering. You may not yet see it with human eyes, but trust, the veil is lifting. Archangel Michael stands between you and the fate they scripted for you. The punishment that was never yours, the guilt that was never born from your hands, it will not touch you. The Lord has spoken. This curse will not pass to my child. This injustice will not be sealed. I will not allow what is unclean to be fastened to what I have made holy. This is why your heart is racing, why your chest feels the pressure of a battle beyond the physical. It is the weight of spiritual war, the kind that only heaven can fight. The accuser was near, closer than you ever imagined. They broke bread with you. They raised a toast when you succeeded. But even as they smiled, they dipped the pen into poison and etched your name beneath a lie. They thought the ink would dry without resistance. But God's justice does not fade, it does not forget, and it never arrives late. The Lord says, I saw the document, I heard the whispers, I watched the meetings, and I declare this day, what was meant to drag you into guilt will now expose the guilt of those who forged it. The charge they filed was never about justice, it was an attempt to shatter destiny. But the Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of